Hey, what up though? Back in the loop. Back in the loop. Yeah, man, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Y'all chilling? Hey, I appreciate you for taking time to check me out and take a break from watching Squid Game. I heard it's good. I haven't checked it out. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if I should fuck with that show. I heard it's dubbed over English and shit. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse. So definitely check it out. Shout out to all the Koreans getting that fucking paper. You know, I like some Korean films. I did like Parasite, so yeah, I might check it out even regardless. But if I should definitely let me know if I should check it out, if it's worth, if it's a skip or a watch. You know what I'm saying? Should I watch it or skip it? So yeah, let me know. But yeah, man, KC was fun. I mean, you know, Midwest, St. Louis, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, is right that way. That way, ho. Westward, ho. It's right down the street, You know, nice, chill, quick little get away from the crib, you know what I'm saying? Nice little vacay. I was there working. I was working at the Kansas City Comedy Club. Shout out to the homie Jeremiah Watkins. Appreciate you for letting me get down and feature and get this paper. Dustin, thanks for booking me. Nice hotel. Nice hotel. I told y'all about the fucking Thai the Thai restaurant. By the way, the bit's working right on stage, so I appreciate all the comics and everybody that told me I should definitely talk about that on stage. Got a good positive reaction. And yeah, Kansas City was dope. I went to the Negro Baseball League museum. Got a lot of knowledge. Didn't know a lot of things. Some players actually here from St. Louis that was playing, and one of the fastest person in the league was from St. Louis. Yeah, man. Check your history. Learn some stuff. You know, sorry, Cardinals, we didn't fucking pull off. Yeah, a lot of my people in LA was talking shit. You're like, yeah, Dodgers. But yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they made history, and for what it's worth, they weren't even supposed to be there. They motherfuckers had a 2% chance until like 18 games later. Fucking no losses, completely, you know, annihilated, smashed the Brewers, smashed the Cubs, and got in and tried to get the wild card and didn't, you know, couldn't make it happen. However, I did hear if we did beat the Dodgers, we probably would have won the fucking World Series because nobody else would have beat us. We would have easily went through the Giants. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. Yeah, I'm not a big baseball fan, but I am, you know, I'm in a baseball town, and I do enjoy watching the Cardinals, especially when they're on a win streak. And yeah, learning my history about the Negro Baseball League, man, it was dope. The gift shop was pretty expensive. You know what I'm saying? I hope some of this money is actually going to the families of the fucking old players and shit. So yeah, I was definitely world. I mean, it was the first time I went to a museum by myself. Nerd, definitely on some nerd shit, but it was definitely educational, you know, and, you know, for what it's worth, you know, there was some white people that's actually, you know, with anything, you know what I'm saying, civil rights, there's always that one white person or that one white lady that actually fucking helped us push the fucking narrative and push the envelope forward and actually help things come out of the underground. And, you know what I'm saying, it takes a village. It takes a village for everybody's vision to come forward and come to fruition. So yeah, shout out to all the pioneers that actually, you know, got us to where we are now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely learn your history. It was definitely dope. The shitty part of Kansas City was when I went to Louisiana Kitchen. Yeah, probably my bad going to a place called Louisiana Kitchen in Kansas City, trying to get a shrimp po' boy sandwich in Kansas City. And, you know, we're not near any oceans. Most of the seafood that I always had in LA was always great. I'm sure the seafood in fucking New York, anywhere, any coast, I'm sure is always bomb. Right here in the middle of the map, Red Lobster does this thing, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple other places, seafood places they get. But this shitty ass fucking place was fucking dead on arrival. The shitty ass parking, the service was terrible, and the food was fucking trash. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Skip Louisiana Kitchen. I went there, couldn't find a parking spot. Finally did find a parking spot. Went in. I got seated right away because I'm by myself. Fucking lonely ass dude. Got seated by myself. And the server came over, this young little girl, you know, she was sweet. and she asked me what I want. Didn't write down my order. It's not like I asked for some shit. I've been looking at the menu for hella, so once I sat down, I knew exactly what I wanted. I wanted like shrimp po' boy sandwich. She was like, okay, cool. Came back, gave me my lemon with water, because I'm that classy bitch right now. I'm drinking lemon with the water. Water with lemon water. You know what I'm saying? Get the toxins out, fill you up. Throw lemon in your water. Drink a gang of water. Put a little lemon in it. Feel better. Do your body right. But she came back with, and then, you know, restaurants, they want to give you bread with the butter and shit. This bread was hard ass, cold ass bread. I felt like she just pulled it out of the fucking refrigerator and threw it on my fucking table. And I didn't really want it, you know, trying to be kind of little carb conscious. I know I'm all about it, but I'm about to eat a sandwich, so I'm not even gonna worry about eating this bread. And I touched it, that shit was hard as fuck. It was cold as fuck. Trash bread. My fucking sandwich came, and the food runner came. It wasn't even my server. It was a food runner coming. Chicken po' boy? Chicken po' boy? Who the fuck eats a chicken po' boy sandwich? Bitch, I want shrimp. I want shrimp. The server comes like, you said chicken po' boy. I was like, no, I didn't, bitch. I wasn't going crazy. I was like, I'm pretty sure I had said shrimp. And so she snatched the shit off my table, throws it at her girlfriend. Her girlfriend was chilling in the bar area. She had came, I guess she just came and hollered at her and hung out for lunch or whatever. And she said, girl, eat this. And she's like, I don't want that. Exactly. Nobody wants to eat a fucking chicken po' boy, bitch. Who the fuck eats? Just give me a chicken sandwich if I want a chicken po' boy. Why even have po' boy in the chicken conversation? Just say, I want a chicken sandwich. Whatever. She walks off. She throws her food at her friend. Her friend tells her, I don't want that. I want some motherfucking shit. I'm doing that because you know what kind of ethnicity they was. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that, bitch. I want crawdad. So she comes back 10, 15 minutes later, not even that long, comes back with this shitty ass fucking sandwich with poor excuses for fucking shrimp. It looked like, it tastes like chewing on a used condom. It was fucking trash, y'all. It was terrible. There's pictures of it on my Instagram. The sandwich is fucking horrible. And you can just look at the way, you know, I like crispy. I like crispy shrimp. I want my shrimp to be crispy. I want my shit to have a personality, some kind of flavoring, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But this shit was hard. It was rubbery. It was rubbery, hard rubbery. It was fucking terrible. It was like, yo, I mean, I don't know. She was like, yo, he said this, so they just whipped up some bullshit and gave me this fucking, I don't mean to rant this fucking long about this sandwich. And it was fucking terrible. It was fucking terrible. Louisiana Kitchen in fucking Kansas City, y'all should have your fucking asses kicked out of that fucking town. Y'all have y'all fucking nerve. But I do have to say, Niecy's soul food restaurant off of Troost saved the fucking trip. Oh my God. Black family owned restaurant. Been there since 1985 and shit. Yo, the staff was nice. The food smelled good. Everything was great. I had some nice crispy fried chicken. I had some collard greens, some mac and cheese, some cornbread. That shit was fire. That shit's in our Instagram too. Niecy's, the server we had, Cherise, Sean, I don't know who. Beautiful service, great fucking vibe. It was great times, you know what I'm saying? I had to get some good fucking soul food. That restaurant saved the whole trip. Because if it was riding on Louisiana Kitchen, I would have said I'm never eating food in Kansas City ever again, unless it's a thigh restaurant. But other than that, it was a dope ass trip. I definitely want to go back. It was fun. Came back in town, you know, in the rural area, driving around. I hit a fucking skunk. Have you ever hit a skunk? And what did you do to get rid of the fucking smell? I hit a skunk and I didn't run him over with the tire. I just ran over him. So I don't know if he went duck down or whatever. And by the time I saw, it was like 4 a.m. in the morning when I'm driving. And, you know, I didn't see it till it was too late. And I felt I ran over him. I didn't get to look back in the rear view because it was dark and shit. I don't know if he ran off or scurried away, but I drove back down that street later on that day when the sun was up. Didn't see any remains in the scene, but the motherfucker must have either got picked up or lipped away or some shit. I don't know. But I hit the motherfucker. As soon as I was like, I think that was a skunk, immediately the smell started fuming everywhere. I smelled it in the car, outside the car. My shit was fucked up. And I always said my shit was fucked up. I keep free breeze in the car because back when I used to, I was always spray that, you know what I'm saying? I always spray it down. But I didn't do any of the remedies that they were talking about I need to do, but I did leave my car windows down and get the natural air smells of the outside or whatever. I just let my car down, and for hours I let that go. I didn't do nothing. I didn't go to a car wash. I didn't do shit, and the smell was gone like 2-3 days, completely gone. And you know, me being someone that used to smoke weed all the fucking time, and I remember smoking some skunk weed. I low-key didn't really care for the smell. The smell didn't bother me because I was like, it felt like I got weed in the car. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, the addict in me was like, yo, I don't really care if the smell goes away because I kind of like, feel like I have weed in my car and don't have to worry about getting, you know, arrested or in trouble for having weed in the car since it is legal here. Get your protein up. Protein shake. Let me put it down so I can stop looking stupid. What else is going on? The new Versus is coming up next week. We got Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One. The hip-hop extraordinaire KRS-One will be going against Big Daddy Kane. Now, I've been doing hip-hop in the Bronx, where it started. Real hip-hop, where it started. Is 1 to the 2, 2 to the 3. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. It's gonna be a snore fest. I mean, I'm gonna call it what it is. I love KRS-One. I love Big Daddy Kane, but they wasn't my era of hip hop. I've been doing it for a long time before I was here. They're gonna be doing it for a long time after. I don't know. I probably outlived them. But that music, I mean, it was cool, and you know, I kind of feel like they kind of battled before, and so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be for the hip hop. Shout out to New York, y'all fucking killing it with the verses. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting and. Yeah, man, I mean, I probably won't tune in. I didn't even tune in for the last because I didn't really care for Fat Joe and Ja Rule like that, you know, but I'm glad they're doing this for the movement, you know what I'm saying? I probably have something to watch if I ever feel like, man, I really wanted to go back and watch that, but, you know, however, I digress. Speaking of battles and beef, there's a lot going on in the fight world. I don't know if y'all been keeping up, but, you know, I try to look at a couple of things, and things that kind of entertained me and things that kind of made me like, really, that's going on? We got Ariel Helwani is beefing with Brendan Schwab. And Brendan Schwab, comedian, you know what I'm saying, ex-MMA fighter, used to, he was the ex of Ronda Rousey at one time, so you may not know who he is, may do know who he is, but he's beefing with Ariel Helwani, and the guy on the nose, he's a commentator and, you know, worked at ESPN. But anyway, they're going back and forth with each other. Ariel accused Brendan of stealing their ideas and their content for shows and called his comedy like trash, like he's not even that funny and shit, whatever. And Brendan was just like, yo, man, they just hating on me because who I am. They gotta book all these guests. But it was just a weird fucking vibe that's going on. I mean, you know, it's just beef, people talking, you know what I'm saying? So I met Brendan, I've known Brendan for a minute, and he's always been cool, he's always been respectful, and I don't really know if he's really stole fucking material or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know if Ariel need to shut the fuck up. I don't know if you ever saw fucking Brendan. He don't want no smoke with Brendan. You know what I'm saying? Granted, Brendan is not fucking fighting, but he's muscle memory, Rich. Remember that muscle memory. You don't want to get from fucking hands. You don't get choked up with some shit. And his numbers is killing y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure his pie, he's in with the Rogans. He's in with the fucking everybody else. My man Theo, he's in with everybody. So his podcast and whatever his business practice is his business practices. And you can shit on him, but, you know, calling someone fucking a thief and not really having true data to actually show it, I don't know. Maybe you just need to shut the fuck up. I don't know. It's interesting, but another interesting beef is going on. Khabib versus the Ring Girls. Khabib said the Ring Girls are useless. Said them bitches is useless. Yo, I really get a kick out of watching Ariane, Brooklyn, Brittany. All the beautiful. Anytime there's a sports event, there's a whole bunch of fucking sweaty, bleeding ass dudes. Throw me a woman. Throw me a woman on stage. Remind me of how beautiful this world is and how, like, yeah, I appreciate as a fight fan, boxing, MMA, whatever it is, any event, just throw in a pretty woman and I'm all about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he trying to say they're useless, they don't bring anything to the table. I'm like, nigga, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. I'm entertained when they bring a nice, beautiful woman on there. This is it necessary? No, but does it help the sport? Yeah. Does it keep people in entertained? Yeah. Does you know what I'm saying? They make it let these motherfuckers make their money. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta be a hater like that? Could be just fucking be retired. Cause they asked him what prompted is when he got his own fighting lane, his own division or whatever's going on, and he doesn't have ring girls. And they was like, why don't you have ring girls? He said they're useless. And everyone like, oh my God. And he said, that was his opinion. If he feels that way, let him have his fucking opinion. You know what I'm saying? So my opinion is let them bitches walk around, prance around, with nothing on and remind me that it's round 2. I'm all for it, So what else going on? Henry Cejudo trying to get back in the UFC, said he wants immediate title. This nigga's been retired. He retired as a champ. Cool. Stay on your fucking money, sit on your fucking belt. But now he wants to jump in and get the fucking title shot. Bro, there's a line of cats that's still active, great cats that's still active, that deserve a shot at the title before your punk ass. So, Henry Cejudo, you also need to shut the fuck up. Sit down and fucking chill. I mentioned Joe Rogan earlier. These motherfuckers trying to cancel Joe Rogan. They try to cancel Joe Rogan. They try to get him kicked off of UFC and stop being a commentator. And that really gave me I've looked around. There's no even really reason why. These motherfuckers just jealous. They got resentful. And yeah, he's an employee. He's been there. They saying he's an employee that the old bosses just fell in love with. Now they can't get rid of him. I'm like, whatever, nigga, you supposed to be grandfathered into a fucking organization. You've been, especially if you do nothing but help the organization that you work for. People there's other people that don't even know UFC, MMA. If they hear Joe Rogan's voice, he attracts people. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna gravitate to whatever Joe Rogan's are. They probably like people that come over and watch the fights with me. They probably don't even know shit about what the fight's going on. But if they hear Joe Rogan's voice, they'll be like, oh, he's affiliated, and that brings them in. That gives that sparks more of their interest to be like, yo, this is dope. I'm gonna check and see what this has to do. You know what I'm saying? There'll be more. He's helping than hurting. So he said what he said about Nick Diaz. And he had nothing but that's exactly how I felt. The nigga looked like he was out of shape. He looked like he was inactive. And of course, you can't just jump into that shit. That's a young man's fucking sport. You can't jump into it after you've been this long and inactive and you don't get handled. And oh boy was pouring he was pouring it on you. He was pouring it. You know what those hands with Lawler like that. Good news, Kevin Holland, fucking superhero. Nigga is superhero of he's the real life Black Panther right now. Motherfuckers, he stopped a car thief. This guy was jacking someone's car, stole his guy's car. This motherfucker chased him down, held him down on some citizens arrest shit until the cops came. Fat boy, what you gonna do, dude? Kevin Holland, you're the homie, man. Granted you lost, but yo, you staying active. You telling these fighters to stay active. I really appreciate you, bro. And I expect nothing but good things out of you, outside and inside the ring. You're definitely a good guy to watch as far as fights. And obviously now I can see that you're a fucking good human being. Beautiful, beautiful. Not so much we can say about John Jones. No relation. I mean, yo, this motherfucker posted a video of him kissing his fiance. Nigga, so what? Motherfucker, people beat their fucking wives and still go to fucking couples' Christmas parties and go to couples fucking, they dress up for Halloweens and shit still together. They'll beat their asses on the way and on the way back from the fucking party. Doesn't fucking matter. I don't know. Whatever. John Jones, he was cool when I met him. And shout out to Joe Rogan. Love Joe Rogan. I've done went back before the Comedy Store was back to popping where it is now. He had to spend 2 years in a row at the Hollywood Improv for the New Year's Eve party. Joey Coco Diaz. Shout out to Joey Coco Diaz. I saw you in the Mini Saints of New York. Get your paper, boy. Get your paper. But Joe Rogan's a great dude. He was the only person that talked. He did not fuck with TMZ, but he would talk to me when I worked at TMZ. So I was the only cat that was able to get good interviews from Joe Rogan. And Joe Rogan, I'm sure he's because he know me from the comedy world. You know what I'm saying? The comedy community. So he was actually really cool with that. And he was cool with me. So yeah, as far as everything else with the fight world, that's it. Fucking speaking of cancel, this person, this writer Jacqueline Moore is trying to cancel. She's not trying to cancel. She's boycotting Netflix. She's boycotting Netflix because Netflix gave Chappelle's his new special. Did you watch Chappelle's new special? What do you think about it? Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about his special. Yeah, she's boycotting his special on some, she's trans and he went in on the trans community again. But maybe from where I'm sitting, I can't see what type of trash he was doing, but I kind of felt like he was kind of siding with them. And of course, he's making jokes. He makes jokes of everybody. He makes jokes of everybody. Everybody get it. And why are you taking Dave so serious? It's Dave Chappelle. This nigga's Bugs Bunny. He's the real life Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny he was an asshole. Bugs Bunny was an asshole. He did all types of fucking shitty ass shit to people, but he was hilarious and funny. If you really watch Dave Chappelle, you would see that he's doing Bugs Bunny. And you can't be upset and you can't cancel Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is everywhere. So, shout out to Dave Chappelle. Love Dave Chappelle. And y'all already know how I feel about that. Yeah, like I said, watch Many Saints of New York. It's definitely dope. I mean, I low-key almost wanted to cry. When it was over, I wanted to cry. That shit was so good. That shit was so good. It was like on some Star Wars shit. It was so good. And there's actually talks that they're probably going to do more prequels or sequels to the actual Many Saints of New York and perpetuate, because there's still 28 years time difference between where they left off and up to the first episode of Sopranos. So they still got plenty of other stories to tell. But yeah, if y'all ain't watched it, fucking watch it. You know what I'm saying? You get to see a lot of origins and you get to see Sal, the way he would look in his head. It was good. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely like it. You all should definitely check it out. What I didn't really care for was Spiral. I finally watched Spiral, Chris Rock, and the Saw installation. And the movie was kind of, I don't want to say it's completely trash. Chris's acting. There was just some questionable acting choices. I'll leave it at that. Watch it. I'll rate it at 6. I give it a 6. Yeah, 6 is, I'm fine with 6. It was a 6. You don't have to watch it. Definitely don't have to watch it. I don't care to watch it again. I probably will never watch it again. And if they do him again in this series, I probably won't do it. One and done for me. Yeah. But have y'all watched the game show or the movie or the show Squid Game? Let me know what you think about that. Should I check it out? Should I not? I didn't check it out. New Halloween movie coming out the 15th. I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis just found that lane. He's like, all right, I'm just going to be this woman in any Halloween movie. Anytime Halloween comes around, we're doing a new Halloween movie. So, get your paper, girl. Get your paper. It's going to be on Peacock streaming, so check that out for free. And let me know what you think about that. Get back to me. A couple other movies that's on Netflix. Someone Is in Your House. I heard it's like from what I saw from the trailer, it's a slasher film with new faces. So let me know what you think of that. I'm gonna check that out over the weekend. I'm also gonna check out No One Sleeps in the Woods tonight. That trailer looked really good. And from Rotten Tomatoes, that's probably the better of the two new movies I ain't seen. And I need to check out Guilty, Jake Gyllenhaal. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check that out and see if it's good. I heard it's dominating. So before I get out of here, tip of the week: get you a gym buddy. Get you a gym buddy, or get a couple of gym buddies. Get a gym buddy that's further in their journey than you, where you want to be, and get someone that's like a little bit behind, so you kind of take the knowledge that you got from someone that's ahead of you, and you can give it to the next person. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the program. To get it, to keep it, you gotta give it away. So give it away now. So you can help somebody and someone can help you, and we got that circle of life going on. So yeah, get you a gym buddy, someone that help you stay accountable, you know what I'm saying? And check in with them, work out with them, get your meal together, and then yeah, man, just having a buddy period in the process, it helps. It fucking helps, you know what I'm saying? Going to the gym by yourself is kind of corny and kind of whack, but it's always good if you got a buddy. Or even if you do go by yourself, like I do go by myself, but I always check in with my homies that either worked out early today or later on in the evening. So I'll be like, haha, motherfucker, I went to the gym, where you at? And they'll be like, bitch, I already went to the gym. I was like, oh shit, so I need to make sure I go to the gym early next time so I can try to outbeat you. So yeah, Still sharpen still, baby. That's what we got to do. So yeah, get your gym buddy. That was the tip of the week. Like, comment, subscribe. I ran this video too long. I probably spent fucking 20 minutes of it talking about the fucking shitty ass po' boy sandwich. But I love y'all. Love, peace, and soul grease. Y'all be good.